Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony Golden for The Vibe is Golden. Welcome to this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot, which unveils celebrity secrets in love, dating, and supercoupling. In today's titillating tabloid tarot, we're taking a peek at the rumored budding relationship between a singer with eccentric style and an actress who takes some out there roles. We are tossing Harry Styles and Taylor Russell into the spotlight to be tabloid tarot. So let's see what sensational headline we have for these quirky artists. Serendipity, proposal, reflection, friendship, and blessing. It also says fulfillment, well-being, and enlightenment. Okay, so with this proposal, maybe this is catching your attention. I don't necessarily think this means that they are engaged. You have this friendship card here. I do kind of see this as like a promising or a relationship that is going to be kind of ongoing, or maybe has potential for something serious. With this blessing and the serendipity, it's almost as if there's like a spiritual element to their connection. Perhaps they are both kind of into the same spirituality, but it's a sense of maybe they just happen to kind of meet each other at the right time of their lives, or a very exploratory time of their lives. And with this reflection, it's kind of like them seeing a lot of similarities within each other. So it could be that this is something that kind of like neither of them was expecting, this connection, this friendship, and maybe there'll be kind of more romantic developing out of it. But let's take a look at the titillating tidbits of this rumored romance. So let's see what draws Harry and Russell together. Ace of Wands. So again, that kind of concept of spirituality could be also like creativity, excitement, travel even. Here in this serendipity card, you see this person's kind of like on a canoe and kind of traveling around, exploring. So I'm going to pull another card. Knight of Cups. Interesting. So it seems like their sense of adventure, again, another concept of like kind of mystery and romance, and kind of searching for something. They're like searching and longing for something maybe greater than themselves. This also could be like they were set up on a blind date. But let's see what the current status is of their connection. Five of Swords. So that kind of is a card of like ego, kind of fighting, and Eight of Cups. Interesting. So it doesn't seem like they are fighting or like leaving each other behind, but maybe it's like their current status is they're both kind of like trying to find more peace in their lives. Like they are both trying to walk away from ego, from just like negative things going on in the world. So let's see kind of what would they be kind of walking towards. Ten of Cups. So I kind of get the sense of like they're both on that same type of kind of journey, almost looking for something more meaningful, like more uplifting and more spiritual. So let's see what Harry's feelings are for Taylor at this moment. Chariot. So, you know, feeling like things are really like kind of connecting and moving forward, but also dealing with drama, maybe negative comments on the news about the relationship. I'm going to clarify this. We have the Sun, but I think he feels like very much that she can help him on his journey, help him to really have something more pure. And again, that concept of like happiness, joy, and spirituality. So let's take a look at Harry's hopes or fears are for this connection. We have here the Emperor. So he kind of sees this as potential for like being like almost looked at in a certain way where there is like a power play going on between them. I'm going to clarify that because I don't see the Emperor as a negative card. Some people do. I see this more as like structure, power, and even to a certain extent like rigidity, having boundaries. So it could be that he hopes like it can like withstand like public scrutiny. I'm going to pull another card, Ace of Pentacles. So I think he does, to me, it's like he's hoping that this is something solid, that it's lays a foundation for something that is really meaningful to Harry. And again, you know, you've got these aces, not only of like new beginning, a new sense of value, but like the clouds that are kind of offering like an uplifting potential to have like something meaningful in the material world. So let's see what the biggest obstacle is for Harry in this connection. King of Swords. So that's kind of like the rational mind, but also just like business. It's like, you know, the business of his work, maybe like his the obligations that he has, needing to be more practical. I'm going to clarify this as well. Two of Wands. So it's like that concept of really wanting to have a sense of wonder and explore, but kind of knowing that there's, and kind of like, yeah, knowing that there's certain obligations for him to continue doing what he's doing. There's, you know, tour dates, there's contractual obligations. There's also just being, you know, practical maybe about, you know, the next steps of what he's doing in his career versus like really wanting to like get out there and explore a little bit more of what this could be and where their connection could take them. So let's take a look at Taylor's feelings for Harry right now. We have the Knight of Swords. So it could be that she's being more like practical about it, like kind of also kind of just like jumping at the chance to kind of hang out, making things happen. Maybe he's got a lot going on, so her feelings are kind of like, if he wants to go on this journey, if he's seeing it as something that's like has potential, then she wants to show up for it. I'm going to pull another card. We have the Seven of Cups. So it may be more for Harry that this is feeling like something that is meaningful. For Taylor, it's kind of like she's gonna go along with things, make things happen, but in terms of like what she's wanting, how she's feeling about it, it's like kind of all over the place. It could just be like she's overwhelmed too, like going to, you know, concerts, hanging out with Harry Styles, having so much attention. So let's see what her hopes and fears are for the future of this connection. We have the Justice card. So it's kind of like she wants this to really just be what it is, like almost like wants to see it for what it is on its surface, like just be very clear cut about it. I'm going to pull another card. We have the Three of Swords. So I think it's like she doesn't want to get her hopes up with this. Maybe like, you know, if it's not something that is going to be romantic, she doesn't want to like put too much effort into it. She just wants to make sure she's like almost like unfazed by it. She wants to make sure she doesn't like get hurt in this process. So let's see what the biggest obstacle is for Taylor. We have the Death card here. So some type of like transformation, some type of change. This wanted to fall out. And we have the Two of Swords, which is kind of like indecision and a little bit of fear going on. So it seems for Taylor there's a decent amount of swords. So a lot of like maybe thinking about how things look, thinking about her feelings, thinking about how she doesn't want to be hurt, thinking about like how she, you know, possibly needs to get over some fears that she has. And actually, like, if she's not feeling it, then move on. If she's feeling it, then let herself be affected by what's going on here. So let's see what we have in terms of the future, the near future for Harry and Taylor here. We have the Five of Cups. So that's a sense of loss, sadness. And I'm going to pull one more card. Ace of Swords, another ace. And that's kind of like victory in truth. So here, it's decent amount of aces. So there's a lot of opportunities here. But with the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords, it might be that they need to kind of work through the way things are, you know, like communication, what they share with each other, how they interpret what's being presented in the media about them. And to some degree, it has to do with Taylor kind of dealing with the way that she thinks about things and her perception of things. It seems like she's the one that really needs more clarity, and possibly it could be that Harry is seeing something in her that she's trying to see in herself, and maybe she needs to work through some things in her past to kind of get to that point. But it seems like at the core of it, you've got this friendship. There is potential for something more long-term, something more serious, but with the serendipity and the blessings in these aces, it kind of just seems like opportunity to really go after like what's being presented to the both of them, and trying to kind of explore what is more in the like spiritual realm, religious realm, emotional, like as opposed to just what they see in the news about them, or, you know, the way that they're depicted in the news, like actually like living their life and finding a sense of happiness, peace, and like really enjoying that concept of like divine timing and them kind of being together at this time. It's almost like they feel there is a need to be together or drawn together because there is that like potential for something more uplifting with the other in their lives. So thanks for watching this special titillating edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.